started with the telephone company, and I was 17 years old.
We'd like to thank Evelyn Newman for her exceptional contribution. From her start 50 years ago as an operator till her retirement as an operator services manager, she had one concern: people.
In those days, we were into World War II, and we had a lot of military around this area. Soldiers would go to the telephone, and we would try to complete their calls, and you worried maybe that was the last phone call that they would make before they were shipped overseas.
I think Evelyn's outlook has always been towards provision of service.
The customer is still number one. The customer is the most important person that we deal with, and we're still out there trying to complete his call.
Evelyn Newman always was on top of the job. She knew the technology.
During my career, I guess I have experienced more change than most people in the business. I saw telephones go from the cordboard operation to the computer. It's a good thing for new technology to come along. And I don't think that our people should be frightened of it. I think they ought to welcome it. Well, I think Evelyn will leave quite a legacy.
She certainly earned the respect of everybody she worked with. And I think that's what, when the doors were open for women later on, that's why Evelyn moved up in the company as rapidly as she did.
Well, I don't know why I was so lucky. I guess they saw that I had some talent. I think that I worked hard. They knew that I was one that would put all the effort into it. And I guess they took a chance on me.
She's willing to bend the rules, break the rules if necessary, as long as you're able to feel comfortable and get the job done.
She's fair, full of integrity.
If Evelyn had come along today, Evelyn might very well have been chairman of the board.
Compassion, understanding, a great manager.
The big operator.
Thank you, Evelyn Newman, and thanks to the next generation at AT&T for continuing that promise of service.
How can we help you? That's what we're all about.
We now return to AT&T presents Inherit the Wind.
My sister was 3 years older than me.
Race you to the raft.
And no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't quite beat her to the raft. Until that one day.
I won!
I don't know if she let me win, but I'll never forget it.
At AT&T, we know every great athlete has been inspired by someone. As a proud sponsor of the U.S. Olympic team, we salute them all.
Maybe I would have made it without my sister, but I doubt it.
휴가 중 전화를 주셔서 대단히 감사합니다.
Mr. Herbert, Mr. Kim says it's kind of you to call him during your vacation.
No problem.
뱅뱅 도는 은빛 미끼를 사용하시면 송어를 많이 잡을 수 있다고 하는데요.
He also says lake trout go crazy for silver spinners.
Getting an AT&T interpreter in the middle of nowhere is just one of the ways AT&T can help you. It's all in the cards. How can we help you?
Jack Shea and Partners used to be in a skyscraper.
Jack, it was Tokyo.
Now it's next to a dairy farm.
Mr. Hasegawa.
Eating out has taken on a whole new meaning. But if the pace is slower, business is not. With AT&T, international data moves fast, and AT&T video conferencing is a smart alternative to overseas travel. And that's helping business a lot more than a fancy address.
Jack, need a lift? Nah, I think I'll walk.
A world of help from AT&T.
Now back to AT&T presents Inherit the Wind.
If you don't have AT&T 800 service and trouble hits, who knows how long you could be out? Only AT&T automatically protects you through the 800 assurance policy. With AT&T, you would be guaranteed back in touch in 30 minutes or less. With anyone else? Who knows? But if you do have AT&T, your 800 service is guaranteed. That's not all. Since AT&T connects calls 25% faster and has the fewest block calls, more 800 calls get through, so you can make more sales. With all that, why choose any other 800 service? Better service, better results. Another AT&T advantage. Call now for free installation.
He's faxing it from Thailand.
The import firm of Franks and Crumpler wasn't done by a decorator.
He's faxing an elephant?
Their office manager is Mr. Crumpler's sister, Annie. But with AT&T,
Thailand's on the phone.
they've got the best help around. International 800 service and language line interpreters.
He says he can send you 50.
And that's helping business a lot more than a fancy office.
How about some Thai food tonight? If you're buying.
A world of help from AT&T.
As usual, my brother found a way to get me in trouble. And by the time I got out, our bus was gone. And so was he. That's when I started running. Because no way was I going to let him beat me home.
At AT&T, we know every great athlete has been inspired by someone. As a proud sponsor of the U.S. Olympic team, we salute them all.
My brother, he still gets a kick out of seeing me run.
AT&T presents Inherit the Wind will return following these messages. Monday, it's the summer's hippest comedy hour. First, Fresh Prince thinks he's a hustler until he meets the real thing.
$500, pay up.
Then it's the new comedy from the producers of The Fresh Prince.
Girl, look at you. Milk does a body good.
The summer's newest comedy is In the House after The Fresh Prince, NBC Monday.
Introducing HomeFed Bank's 5-month CD. It comes with a 0.5% interest bonus, a free interest-earning checking account with an anytime card, free image checks, a no-fee gold Visa card, free notary service, deluxe travel program benefits, and even free traveler's checks. Now, comparing all that to other bank CDs is a lot like, well, you get the picture.
Patrick, who lives in San Diego, is talking to Gary, who lives in El Centro. Remarkably, this call costs 25% less than last month. Because Gary is in Patrick's bonus zone, and Patrick just got call bonus from Pacific Bell. Wherever you live in California, call us. We'll check and see if call bonus can save you money, too. Call 1-800-PAC-BELL. We're making things easier.
Heard about Chevron's great gasoline and grocery giveaway? With over 3 million instant winners?
That's a lot of winners.
You could win the grand prize. Free groceries for life.
That's a lot of groceries.
And free Chevron gasoline for life.
That's a lot of gasoline.
Or one of over 3 million free gas and grocery prizes worth up to $10.
That's a lot of fun.
So stop by Chevron, start playing, and start winning.
KNSD. We now return to AT&T presents Inherit the Wind.
I don't know. It looks like a bunch of old timbers. Take a break, guys. I'll make a phone call.
Hello? You found what? No, don't move it. I'll be right there. I hope it's not smashed by the time we get there. All they care about is getting their dumb buildings up. Don't worry, I'll call my old professor in Seattle. Professor Cornell?
Please, can you make this quick? I'll ahead before you stop right now, okay?
It's definitely not a building. We've got a major find here.
Yeah, hey, take a look. And so I want you to take a picture of it.
Jan Shinard will bless
The two worlds of archaeology and architecture seem to have collided today on the...
And they've only given me until Monday to find out more.
They can't do that. I'll call Washington.
AT&T, because of what may be a major discovery.
Washington.
An 18th century ship unearthed by construction crews.
I can give you 10 days.
do with that, like when you get back?
We'll put it all together.
Have you been doing this long?
No. It's all here. It's definitely dark.
Well preserved. We're getting there, but we need more.
No, we're trying. Showing us his face. His face.
A bow and arrow. That's it.
The figurehead was the final clue to this mystery. Reporting live from Lower Manhattan.
NBC is the place to be for the most honored dramatic series on television.
No, Your Honor, I've stopped playing by the rules.
The biggest Emmy-winning stars. First-rate drama.
Answer my question.
Applauded by the critics who make a difference and the audience that knows the difference. This fall, for the best in quality drama, the only place to be is NBC. You'll enter a world that's as seductive
You text me?
as it is deadly.
You might have a heart attack or something.
George Papard and the Chinatown Murders, NBC Monday. We continue with AT&T presents Inherit the Wind.
All right, Angela, stretch up, arch your back.
I remember the very first time I fell. I didn't want to ride again. But after Grandpa picked me up and put me back on, I knew I had to try.
At AT&T, we know every great athlete has been inspired by someone. As a proud sponsor of the U.S. Olympic team, we salute them all.
After all these years, Grandpa's still there to pick me up.
Jack Shea and Partners used to be in a skyscraper.
Jack, it's Tokyo.
Now it's next to a dairy farm.
Mr. Hasegawa.
Eating out has taken on a whole new meaning. But if the pace is slower, business is not. With AT&T, international data moves fast, and AT&T video conferencing is a smart alternative to overseas travel. And that's helping business a lot more than a fancy address.
Jack, need a lift? Nah, I think I'll walk.
A world of help from AT&T.
Laura, I'm in Chicago and I'll be home in 2 hours. Everything went well, but it was a rough one. So it would mean a lot if you had dinner with me tonight. I called, but your line was busy, which is why I'm sending you this voice message. Love in the age of technology. Oh, here's my train. Call me.
A service that keeps calling to get your message through is just one of the ways AT&T can help you. It's all in the cards. How can we help you?
AT&T presents Inherit the Wind will return following these messages.
You're invited to attend the gala event of the season. To see Jack and Jennifer finally do it. They finally take the plunge.
This marriage is going to be an adventure.
Days of our lives.
Allison Ross. She'll bring you the straight facts. She's a working journalist who knows this city. When you need to know, trust Allison Ross. Then,
They fell in love, they exchanged wedding vows, but they're not the traditional couple. I'm Roger Hedgecock. He's black, she's white, together in a city that's mixed about mixed marriages. On the next Ross Hedgecock Report.
the Ross Hedgecock Report, tomorrow at 4:30 on KNSD.
Our small business needs phones and faxes just as much as the big guys. Why don't we get things made for us?
We want our own stuff!
You want it?
We got it.
Just for you.
For us? We're the Small Business Products Division.
Of AT&T. We've got AT&T Bel-Air scientists working on phones and faxes. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff.
Just for your small business. Yes! We only answer to you. The Small Business Products Division
of AT&T.
Look at Moose over there showing off again. Hey, beat it, whip!
Hey, boys.
Got a beer?
Beer? Hey, we're out!
Out? Oh, no.
Don't run out of beer. Stock up for much less at AM/PM with 12 packs of Bud or Miller for only $4.99 each.
Rex, run over to AM/PM and pick up some cases of beer. Go Fitz! I hate it when he does that.
Stock up for much less at AM/PM.
KNSD. Continue with AT&T presents Inherit the Wind.
He's faxing it from Thailand.
The import firm of Franks and Crumpler wasn't done by a decorator.
He's faxing an elephant?
Their office manager is Mr. Crumpler's sister, Annie. But with AT&T,
Thailand's on the phone.
they've got the best help around. International 800 service and language line interpreters.
He says he can send you 50.
And that's helping business a lot more than a fancy office.
How about some Thai food tonight? If you're buying.
A world of help from AT&T.
Dear Mom and Dad, it's like magic being here. I know you're worried, but I'm fine. And if they have a phone in the next village, I promise I'll call you.
This is the AT&T USA direct operator for Mrs. Patterson.
Mom? Hola. ¿Cómo está?
Making it easy to call the States from more places worldwide is just one of the ways AT&T can help you. It's all in the cards. How can we help you?
I'm not one to change too much. If it works for me, if it's not work, I don't fix it. I'll leave it alone. But I will. I'm a shopaholic. I shop around for the best deal, and I've tried every long-distance phone company that's out there. AT&T gives me the best service for what I want. That means a lot to me. I think that if you're hired to do a job, that you should do it to the best of your ability. So I really like AT&T, their service, AT&T. They're responsive.
For Quality Drama Tuesday, NBC is the place to be.
And all the evidence points at you.
Emmy-winning stars, powerful stories, in the heat of the night, and the show critics and viewers rank #1.
This is not a question of win or lose. It's a question of justice.
Law and Order. There's Quality Drama on NBC Tuesday.
Now back to AT&T presents Inherit the Wind.
If you don't have AT&T 800 service and trouble hits, who knows how long you could be out? Only AT&T automatically protects you through the 800 assurance policy. With AT&T, you would be guaranteed back in touch in 30 minutes or less. With anyone else? Who knows? But if you do have AT&T, your 800 service is guaranteed. That's not all. Since AT&T connects calls 25% faster and has the fewest block calls, more 800 calls get through, so you can make more sales. With all that, why choose any other 800 service? Better service, better results. Another AT&T advantage. Call now for free installation.
I don't know. It looks like a bunch of old timbers. Take a break, guys. I'll make a phone call.
Hello? You found what? No, don't move it. I'll be right there. Don't worry. I'll call my old professor. Mr. Cornell? We've got a major find here.
The two halls of archaeology and architecture seem to have collided today.
Given me until Monday to find out more.
They can't do that. I'll call Washington.
AT&T. The place is literally crawling with activity, and from what I understand, time is limited.
We're getting there, but we need more. We're trying.
Showing us his face, his face.
Detective Frank Doki discovered something in L.A.'s Chinatown.
What does it mean?
If I tell you, they will kill me.
That'll not only shock him,
You might have a heart attack or something.
it could kill him. George Papard, Ursula Andress, and Charles Hayes star on a world-class mystery.
This ain't over, Dokie.
No kidding.
The Chinatown Murders, NBC Monday. Make the switch from boring TV and celebrate independence. Fun unsolved mysteries, freedom rings, except for criminals. On Night Court, the fireworks really fly.
All she wanted was sex.
Then Seinfeld makes them laugh from sea to shining sea. And the holiday wouldn't be complete without a
beauty queen.
Quantum Leap into the fourth on NBC Wednesday.
We hope that you've enjoyed tonight's production of Inherit the Wind, brought to you by the people of AT&T, people who share a commitment to quality. From equipment to networking, from computers to communications, you can count on AT&T for great performance. AT&T, the right choice.
NBC is the place to be.
In court, he's a lawyer fighting for justice.
Let the record show that 3 people drowned on the bus.
But at home, he's a father trying to raise 3 children on his own.
A year ago, my wife had a breakdown.
Everybody has their difficulties, don't they, sir?
Yes, I guess they do.
She's the strong young woman who's come into their lives to help.
My mother's in the hospital. She said you were a very strong boy. She said you have lots of secrets locked inside your heart.
One American family of the early 1960s, attempting to change in a time of change.
How come colored people are different from white people? I don't know. How come colored people aren't as good? You think that, do you, John Morgan? Herman Brown says colored people got different private parts than we do.
From the creators of St. Elsewhere and Northern Exposure comes a warm and human family drama.
Would it be all right if I gave you a hug?
Coming this fall to NBC, I'll Fly Away.
I saw the red lights flashing, and I knew that there were angry people on the other end of those lines. When we started hearing that they were buying our competitors' products, we knew we had problems. I've got business to do. I'm thinking, wait a minute, I'm the president of this company. Why can't I use the phone? Our phone system was totally maxed out. With Centrex, we want to add lines, we want to subtract some lines, we make a request, it happens. Pacific Bell maintains it, upgrades it, and the expandability makes it really invaluable. How can you put a price on that?
You won't want to miss this 4th of July activity. It's called Saving Money. And at Lucky, you can save all week long on everything you need to celebrate Independence Day. Like discounts for adults and kids on admission tickets to Knott's Berry Farm, where you can see Snoopy's Great American Celebration all summer long. While you're at it, save on Coke in assorted varieties. And pick up Ballpark Meat Franks, regular, light, or bun size. So come to Lucky for low prices Independence Day and every day.
You know what you want. You know where to get it. The really big thing. From El Pollo Loco. 12, 16, or 24 pieces of fresh, tender chicken. Marinated and grilled over an open flame. With enough extra goodies for any party at less than $2.50 a person. The one and only taste of El Pollo Loco chicken.